So, yeah, you're seeing correctly, this is a real match, but it's pre-recorded. It is a replay. So, yeah, I had to manually follow the camera with my own fingers, so if I am out of frame of some kill or something that I made, which I thought was epic, then that's why, so... Don't complain, okay? Well, today we're gonna go a little bit deeper into why there was not many uploads this week, just one explaining that I'm still here. I am not taking a break. It's just that school is exhausting as fuck. Now, hear me out here. Math has never been a problem for me. It's just one particular thing in math that is a problem. And it's problem solving. I basically know if you go in school, you should know what problem solving is. I think everybody knows what problem solving is. So, I don't want to explain it because I can't come up with a problem solving thingy in my head. So, if you don't understand, I don't know what to tell you, but you should know it. Now, this is something that I've always been confused about when it comes to math. I'm good at math. I can think it in my head. I can think out a certain amount of numbers. The English word just disappears. I don't know. It's like 11 p.m. here right now. It's like I do work extremely better when I am talking when I'm counting in my head then to do it on paper. That has always been a problem. It was a problem a few years back as well when I had to do like 3 Fs that I had. I had to complete them, and that was one of them which included math, which was with problem solving. So it isn't the first time. But now it's more stressful when you know that there's only a few months left until you know that if you don't get it correct, you might not get in to the thing that you want. Because if you didn't know, I am in 9th grade and it's the last term now, so if I don't do this, then it's like, it's not over. You can come into the thing that you want, you just have to do an extra year of math on the thing that you need to take with you. Now, of course, I am confused why just not like thinking in your head numbers type of shit isn't enough. Now they explained to me you need to use problem solving, and I was like, no, it doesn't seem like you have to because I don't. What? Just not at least typing down shit. Like, there's no problem with me telling how I'm thinking. It's just to get it down on paper. That doesn't work. And sometimes I don't even know how I just got the answer. It just came up in my mind because it was so easy. And like, it isn't the first time this has happened. It's like, but it's more stressful now. Which just make me see, like, I am not saying like, oh, why do we stay in school? There is nothing you learn that you need. Like, you need everything. Not everything, it's just certain types of thing. You need to learn everything to see what you think is fun, to know what you want to work with when you get older. So that's a little bit of an explanation to why we have the things that we have, like, to have a picture, like when you're working with wood, I don't know what that's called in English, but still, you need that to know if you want to build houses when you're older. It is not as easy as it is in Minecraft, okay? I promise. It is hard. Especially when you are like me and you don't have a fucking imagination to know what you're doing when you're done with a fucking shitty... goddamn, I don't know, workbench or everything. I don't know, the words disappears from my head one after one. Why am I doing this in the middle of the night? I don't know. But here we go. So basically, I was about to give up even on school. Like, I simply just didn't care what happened. I was like, okay, if I get F in math, then what's the point of what whatsoever. Like it's so math is one of the most important things that you have. Instead of like we have Swedish, we have English, we have math. They are the three like that you call in Sweden kärnämnen, which you need to have a good grade in, at least an E, to be certain that you get in. Because here's where it gets a little bit complicated, so let me explain it as good as I can. I am going to go on where you're working with cars and stuff, and for every like line you want to go, if it is social thing, if it is building and other stuff things shit, I don't, if you want to go with where you go and like sing music and everything other like that, there is a possibility that you will get in even if you have an F in math, Swedish or English, just if they don't have like all the places that they expected to have. If there are like 16 places and if there are just 15 people that gets in with good grades in everything, then if someone has F in one of those things like math, English and Swedish, then it will get in. You just have to learn that. You just have to learn that like lecture 1 year extra until you get it. There's no difference more than you just need to go an extra year. And that's not hard. I didn't know that in the beginning, which was like, okay, I need to do this or else my life is screwed. I still think my life is screwed, but it's a little bit calmer now than it was before. Like, it was so tiring this week because we had a lot of things to do. First day we were at something that's called Södra Cell. It's like where you make paper and other stuff, and yeah, that's kind of tiring because I hate to walk. And there was a long way to go. There was warm. It was warm inside of some buildings, and the smell was horrible. But that wasn't the hard part. Like we had about like 3 tests this week. Like there's so much tests that you need to do these last weeks. Like it's not even these last weeks. It's just it has been full rulle, as we say in Sweden. Like it has been going and going and going and going and going, and it never stops. It's just going to get harder from here. Like how am I supposed to do this? I can't be home from school just because I'm tired forever, and I am not planning on doing it. And I really did try to stay there the whole week, and I did. I did it. Can I get some applause? Yes, I fucking did it, guys. I did it. I stayed a whole week in school for the first time in like, how many months is it? I think it's about since last year or something. I don't really know. But it was like, what's the day called? Like the day before Friday. I always mess that up. If it is Tuesday or Thursday. We're going with Thursday. At Thursday, I couldn't go the whole day. It was the last lecture when I was like, nope, I'm going home. And that's okay, they have said, instead of staying home, why don't you come to school and feel like what you want to do and then go home. If you have something important like a test, come when you have the test and then go home after that. Which is a great thing considering that the hardest part of the day for everybody, I can say surely about for everybody, is that, yeah, of getting up in the morning. That's the hardest part of it all. So if you have problems with this, just know that go get up and try it out. Because I know there's probably some people with the same condition as me, and you don't have to be have a condition to be as tired as me. You can just be a normal person as well with no conditions. So if you feel like this but you don't have a condition, don't worry. Test it out. Talk to someone. Talk to a teacher and say like, okay, what should I do? Should I do like this or should I do like this? Give examples just to make it better. don't just stand there and say, okay, I will go all out, because that is not healthy in the future. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't explain as much as I've done. I have basically other things to take with me. It's just not math. It's in physics and other stuff inside of that thing. We call it NO. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you know it's inside of physics and the other things that's including in that, then that's also a thing that's happened. So there's not just math that I need to take, but the math is basically the hardest. So I didn't get every point that I thought that I was going to get. I don't know why. I just don't feel finished with this video, but I literally have nothing in mind right now, so think I'm going to end this here. Hope you understand why there will not probably be a lot of uploads this week either, because I think we have a lot of things to do that week also. So hopefully that's okay, and I'll see you guys probably next weekend. Bye.